Hi, I'm Mikey, and I won Mikey's channel. It is truly an honor. I didn't think I would win. Anyways, let's get to the topic. iDubbbz has been in pretty hot water as of recent because, oh noes, his girlfriend decided to open an OnlyFans account, which, if you don't know, OnlyFans is basically a place where you could sell nudes or just lewds of yourself like she's doing. She doesn't even get naked, I heard. She just sells skimpy, risque photos that, border on porn, but it's not exactly porn. But anyways, people have been outraged over this. Not outraged over iDubbbz's use of the N-word or any other slur and justifying the use of said slurs. No, this is what people are mad about. And I gotta say, who in the hell cares? Aside from the incels that make up apparently a large chunk of iDubbbz's audience, why exactly is this something that should really matter to you? I mean, his girlfriend chose to open an OnlyFans account, sell her lewds, as some people like to call it, and I'm failing to see the issue here. But no, it's a huge issue to you because you gotta project your insecurities. You gotta project your irrational hatred for women and your irrational hatred of the fact that iDubbbz doesn't have a stranglehold on his girlfriend. It doesn't dictate everything she does, and it's completely fine with the way she chooses to make money. No, you have to have an issue with that because, again, you have this irrational hatred of women and view them as beneath men and something that needs to be controlled by men. Yeah, you're totally not sexist at all, but anyways, I digress. Most normal people, though, have been saying, who the fuck cares? Why should this matter? Like myself and plenty of other people, but this is a huge issue to these people because now iDubbbz is a quote-unquote cuck and a quote-unquote simp. And basically simp means, according to Urban Dictionary at least, a man who puts himself in a subservient/submissive position under women in hopes of winning them over, without the female bringing anything to the table. A man who puts too much value on a female for no reason. A man who prides himself in chivalry, in hopes of getting sexual gratification from women. And I don't really see how this exactly applies to iDubbbz. I mean, it's not like he's overvaluing his girlfriend by saying, okay, it's fine if you want to have an OnlyFans account where you could sell your own lewds for like $5 or whatever. That's basically just not being a prick and saying you can make money the way you wish to make money. Like, where the fuck is the issue here? And look, if one in a relationship is uncomfortable with their significant other opening an OnlyFans account or running a Pornhub channel or doing anything of the sort, sexualizing themselves in any kind of way for money, then fine. They can express that uncomfortableness with their own significant other, and if they choose not to stop, then they could just simply end the relationship. Problem solved there. But that's not the case at all here because iDubbbz is clearly comfortable with his girlfriend opening this OnlyFans account, selling lewds for like $5, and I don't see why this is exactly anyone else's business. And I've seen this argument from plenty of people. Well, she put these lewds online, and whatever you choose to put online is subject to criticism. Cool, but if said thing that someone chooses to put online harms absolutely no one, why exactly should you care then? Why exactly should it be subject to ridicule? Because again, it harms absolutely no one, and if people are willing to pay for this to see her lewds on her OnlyFans page, then I don't fucking see why you should exactly interject and say, no, this is wrong, and shame iDubbbz for simply allowing his girlfriend to run an OnlyFans page. This is just yet another example of blatant sexism on the internet. I mean, how could you really argue against that? This whole thing pretty much boils down to, we don't like that this woman is choosing to do what she wants to do to make her own money, and we don't like that her boyfriend isn't an over-controlling prick and says, no, you're not allowed to do this, and doesn't have an absolute stranglehold over her, so we gotta freak out and rage and shame both her and her boyfriend for not living to our sexist standards. And the term simp is also just blatantly sexist too. How dare you put value in a woman? How dare you treat her with respect and equality? And plus, people just it's just so overused to the point where just pretty much anyone who has a girlfriend is automatically a quote-unquote simp to certain people. You have a girlfriend who you love and respect and don't feel the need to dominate every single aspect of her life? Oh, simp. We got a simp over here. It's just so fucking stupid, but so many people here on the internet, more particularly incels, subscribe to this line of thinking because, again, they just have this very irrational hatred of women, and they feel the need to project this online onto other people. And it's really because they can't get a girl on their own, and they have to blame everything else under the sun aside from themselves. And this is coming from someone who doesn't have a girlfriend. You don't see me blaming everything else in the world aside from myself over the fact that I don't have a girlfriend. I'm ugly and I'm overly shy and have really bad anxiety and very low confidence. And that's pretty much why I don't have a significant other in my life. It's not hard. It's not hard to place the blame on yourself, my guy. But I gotta throw this back at iDubbbz. Now, look, I liked his sex worker video, and I love the fact that he pretty much told like 50% of his audience who are incel losers to essentially fuck off. But still, are you really surprised that you cultivated an audience like this? I mean, you spent your entire YouTube career justifying things like saying the N-word and putting out these reactionary ideas in general and being an edgy prick in general. So are you really that surprised that you have an audience like this, that you have such a reactionary audience that would freak out over something as simple as you having a girlfriend that does some sex work? Wow, I spent my whole YouTube career being as edgy as possible, and now my audience is turning on me when they realize that I am actually a normal human being when the camera is off. Wow. Like, is this really such a shocker to you? Now, I know some iDubbbz fans have been saying, no, our problem is not with iDubbbz, it's the fact that his girlfriend is a shitty person, and we don't like that iDubbbz is still with this said shitty person, and we're concerned for him. Well, if you were actually concerned, he wouldn't be at the brunt of all your jokes, and you wouldn't be calling him a simp or a cuck all day. And instead, it would just be his girlfriend at the receiving end of all of this harassment. But yeah, that's pretty much my 2 cents regarding this whole iDubbbz situation that everyone and their mother is talking about currently. And unfortunately, most of these people who are making videos about this very same subject are these same incel types. I watched a video last night and I clicked off at the exact point where they said, well, it's okay if a girl wants to start an OnlyFans page, but if they have a boyfriend, I would stop at nothing to call the boyfriend a pussy. Like, what a fucking dumbass loser. In the end, you want to know who's still fucking the girl who runs the OnlyFans page? Their boyfriend. So keep crying about it and keep wondering why it is you can't get laid while you sit on your computer chair typing in your incel subreddit about how much iDubbbz is a cuck now and how you hate those stupid degenerate sex workers. Ugh, so disgusting. And let me remind all of you, these are the same exact people who consider themselves anti-SJWs. Let that sink in for a moment. Anyways, stay safe, stay sanitized, stay as socially distant as much as possible. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.